Hello and welcome. If you're ready to start shoulder rehab, post-stroke or after a shoulder injury, this is your safe place to start. 10 minutes, zero equipment, calm progress. We will be using isometric exercises to reduce fatigue.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and I'm following along with you. As we do the exercises, keep your shoulders low, chest out, ribs tucked in, and exhale on effort. Stop if you feel anything sharp.
Thank you, Sarah. Today's plan is a short seated warm-up, then 6 easy isometrics, gentle holds without movement. Light effort, short holds. I'll cue every step. By the end, your movement should feel more organized. Let's set it up first. Sit tall in your chair, feet planted, neck long, shoulders relaxed, hands resting on thighs. Relax your jaw, soften your hands. Motion is smooth, not forced. Gentle muscle tension or mild stretch is good, pain is not. Tiny range still counts as progress. We'll start with quick shoulder warm-ups. First, we'll do shoulder rolls. Slow circles back 5 times, then forward 5 times. Next, scapular glides. Glide shoulder blades forward, then back, 5 slow reps. Now we move on to self-assisted pendulum and gentle rotations. You can do this with your elbow resting in your lap, or cup your strong hand around elbow of the weaker arm. Hinge slightly, so the weaker arm hangs lightly supported between your knees. Keep shoulders down. Use the strong hand to guide tiny front-back swings 5 times. Finally, do tiny side-to-side swings 5 times, followed by tiny circles each way. No bouncing. Next, shoulder flexion. Place elbows at 90, forearms on the table in front of you, use a towel for padding if you need to, and make a fist with the thumb facing up. Press your forearms down and slightly forward as if sliding, without moving. Exhale as you press. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. You should feel this in your anterior deltoid and a bit in your pecs. Good job. That's one clean block. Bookmark how it felt. Let's move on to shoulder extension. Sit tall with your upper arms and elbows touching the chair back, thumbs pointing up. Gently press your elbows backward into the chair. Remember to keep your shoulders down. Exhale on the press. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. This will work your posterior deltoid and latissimus dorsi. Now we move on to shoulder abduction, where you move your elbow away from your body. Elbow by your hip and at 90 degrees. Place side of your elbow against the wall, using a towel for padding. No leaning. Press outward, as if moving the arm away from your body without moving. Exhale on the press. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. Remember to keep your shoulder down. Nice, another solid block. Let's move on to shoulder adduction. Remember to keep your shoulders down, chest out, and ribs tucked in. Place a towel between your elbow and ribs. Elbow bent at 90 degrees and thumb pointing up. Then gently squeeze, focusing on pulling the elbow in. Exhale on the press, hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. You should feel this in some major muscles: your pectoralis major, latissimus dorsi, and teres major. Watch out for sharp AC joint pain. Stop it if happens. Now it's time for external rotation. Elbow tucked to your side and bent at 90 degrees. Make a fist with your thumb pointing to the ceiling. Place the back of your hand against the wall or doorway. Use a towel for padding. Press outward, as if rotating the forearm away without moving. Exhale on the press. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. You should feel it behind the shoulder blade. That's your infraspinatus working. Remember to keep elbow pinned down to the ribs and shoulders low. Great job. Last exercise. Internal rotation. Sit with your elbow tucked to your side and bent at 90 degrees. Make a fist with your thumb facing the ceiling. Place a towel between your fist and belly. Keeping your elbow pinned to the side and shoulders down, press into your belly gently. Exhale on the press. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Relax, then repeat 5 times. Keep your wrist neutral. Don't roll it inward. You should feel it in your pectoralis major and latissimus dorsi. Excellent work. We're done. Now it's time to cool down and relax your nervous system and muscles to minimize post-workout muscle soreness. Take in a slow breath through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth with your lips pursed as if blowing a whistle. As you exhale, let the shoulder blades glide forward, then gently back. This gentle breathing will lower your heart rate and relax your muscle tone. Take 3 more deep inhales and exhales while moving your shoulder forwards and backwards, keeping your shoulders down. Nice work. As you start this routine, do it at least twice a week and advance to 3 times a week. When you do this routine with correct form and consistency, it gets easier. And that's what you use to measure your progress. Expect some results in a week and every few weeks. You'll notice smoother movement before you notice strength. As this routine gets easier, you'll want to continue making progress. To do this, choose one of the following. Either lengthen holds to 10 to 20 seconds or add an extra set, but don't do both. Then stick with the new routine until it gets easier and upgrade your exercise from there, or move on to isotonic exercises where you have movement. Remember, small, consistent practice beats big, painful pushes. Most people notice it gets smoother and easier anywhere from 3 to 10 sessions. Now that you've accomplished this, make sure to reward yourself and be happy about your accomplishment. Below so you never forget today's cues. Ready for a guided 10-day progression? We're working on the Shoulder Freedom mini course. Okay, let's wrap this up. This is Dr. Moving Better. Hit the like, subscribe, and leave comments below. Remember, move daily and move smart. You train today. I'll see you in the next video.